Temptation, it lies beside me. Titties and give and take. Thoughts tend to spin, make me so crazy. Why did I do this again? Sometimes it makes me wonder, is there a door still open? I can't wait any longer. Do you believe?
We suffered a setback on Saturday, but this evening, just 3 days on, we have the opportunity to put it right. Jacko's Addicts will be supported by a sellout crowd at AFC Wimbledon, where a win could see us climb 3 places up the table and into the top half. Coming up ahead of kick-off this evening, we'll speak exclusively, as always, to manager Johnny Jackson and midfielder Jake Forster-Caskey, who made his long-awaited return from injury on Saturday. We'll look back at where it went wrong against Lincoln, and we'll see how our under-23s got on at the Valley yesterday afternoon. Lots to squeeze in, as always, and I'm delighted to say I am joined by Alan Curbishley, and alongside him, one of his former players.
Delivery. It's 3-2. It's Chris Perry against former colleagues.
Can they get a second to tie it up? It's Perry. He scored. Chris Perry, and that surely wraps it up for Charlton. When you're hot, you're hot.
Some great footage there. A very warm welcome to Charlton TV, Chris Perry. Chris, great to have you here.
Really pleased to be here.
How does it feel to be back at the Valley?
It's always great. It's a place I really love coming to, and it was a fantastic ground to play at. You know, the fans were really close and on top of you. Such a great atmosphere, and I had 3 really good seasons here that I've thoroughly enjoyed. 200
appearances for AFC Wimbledon, nearly 100 here for Charlton as well. We've picked a good game for you to come and cover with us.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I grew up supporting Wimbledon, so I mean they've always been my team, and to see them obviously go through the move to Milton Keynes and then rise from the Phoenix again, it's brilliant.
Curbs, great to be with you again. Obviously, we watched the match together on Saturday. It was a really disappointing result. We emphasised before kick-off the importance of ending the season strongly, and Jacko will be wanting to get things right again tonight.
Yeah, and I think you can see that by team selection. I think where we are as a club in the league, maybe an opportunity to try things and to throw a few youngsters in to give them a game. But I think Jacko, for obvious reasons, needs to finish strongly and to make us more attractive in the summer, bringing players in. So that's by the way at the moment, and he's going into tonight's game after the disappointment of Saturday, and that's great, playing a couple of days later after that. We should have won on Saturday, should have put our chances away, would have got the 3 points. So it's a big opportunity, but you know, with Wimbledon, with a new manager, having a terrible time. Mark Bowen's gone in there, and you know, they was unlucky at the weekend, so we've got a bit of a game on.
Chris, you mentioned that you are a Wimbledon fan, and as Curbs alluded to there, it's been a really tough run, but Mark Bowen's first home game as manager, it's a London derby. They're going to be really up for tonight's game.
Absolutely, it's all set up, and it's going to be a sellout as well at the new stadium. I think it's the first sellout there. They're expecting, you know, there to be a fantastic atmosphere. As you say, London derby. You know, the 2 games this season, the one in the Cup, Wimbledon won, Charlton won narrowly here. So I mean, it's all set up really to see who the team is that's going to go and take the 3 points tonight.
It is set up very nicely indeed, and Chris and Curbs will be here to give that pre-match insight, as well as at half-time and full-time as well. So if you haven't brought your match pass yet, make sure you do so now. Earlier on today, I spoke to Johnny Jackson as he arrived at Plough Lane. Here's what he had to say. Johnny, thanks for joining me. Firstly, a disappointing result on Saturday, but there were positives to take away in an attacking sense. I just wondered, having had a few days to assess and reflect, what were your takeaways from the weekend?
Yeah, first and foremost, obviously disappointed to lose. No one likes doing that, but I think it was a really positive performance. I was pleased with a lot of the attacking play, like you said. I think we had 18 attempts on goal. So on another day, you're going to score more than one. Obviously, we need to turn those chances, those attempts into more goals, because we're certainly getting the opportunity. So lots of positives to take. We're pleased that my team are creating. Obviously, we just need to be a bit more clinical.
One other positive, of course, was the return of Jake Forster-Caskey from injury after 11 months out. How pleased were you to see him make a long-awaited return?
Yeah, I was delighted for Kask. I know how hard he's worked. I know how difficult it's been to come back from an injury like that, and he's put the work in tirelessly. And he's obviously got the minutes now with the under 23s and some good training loads. So I felt that was the right time to bring him back into the fold, use him from the bench, and I thought he came on and impacted the game really well.
And is Jake involved tonight? What is the starting 11 you've decided to go for?
Yeah, so Jake starts tonight in midfield with George Dobson, and obviously Gilby goes out with suspension. Scott Fraser goes out, and Elliot Lee comes in as well, and Jai Simi comes in for Blackett Taylor.
Brilliant. And of course, tonight is Mark Bowen's first home game in charge as AFC Wimbledon manager. They're searching for their first win in the calendar year. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be tough. What are you expecting from our opponents?
Yeah, exactly that. Obviously, it's a London derby. They've just changed their manager. It's his first home game, so I expect the crowd to sort of be right behind them. You know, he's talking bullish about his team, and that obviously they're fighting for their lives and they need to pick up results. So this is not going to be an easy game.